But the Frenchman did, and in some style too, as the confusion and chaos that has descended on Unai Emery's Arsenal lifted a little last night. The former Lion hitman made an early breakthrough and Laurent Koscielny delivered a killer blow that will leave Sarri desperately pleading with his bosses to help him find the killer instinct that separates the men from the boys. Sarri has known for some time that he needs a proper spearhead, a presence that will guarantee goals. He has decided that Alvaro Morata isn't it. He has identified Gonzalo Higuain, and he needs that deal sorted, pronto. For all the talk of Eden Hazard's ability is of false 0.9, the Blues do not have any kind of brooding menace up front. By contrast, Arsenal boss Emery was able to field Lacazette, well backed up by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and this finishing power was the difference. Those hitmen, supported by an unusually spirited team, playing to a set pattern, prove they can still enjoy days like this. This really was a good night for the Gunners as Emery also won the tactical battle as well as the bragging rights. While everyone on the outside was sensing a chink in the Gunners' armor, the Spaniard came up trumps as his Italian rival's game plan was blasted to pieces. Emery said, "We wanted to win for our fans. The difference in the table between ourselves and Chelsea was 6 points, but this victory can help us be optimistic. We can be happy after today, but we need to take things game by game. Now we need to find the right balance at home and away. At home you can show all the supporters what you can do. The difference between last match and today's game is very big, even with the same players, so we need to find that balance. It hasn't been the greatest of time to be an Arsenal fan. With no cash to spend and a dodgy December, any shot at the top four would have been over with defeat last night. They would have been 9 points adrift, and that's not counting the pressure being applied by a different Gunner in Manchester. Emery had to come up with a winning plan. Arsenal played on the front foot, but out of possession they raced back to protect Bernd Leno's goal like their lives depended on it. The former Seville boss also gambled on the speed of Lacazette and Aubameyang causing problems, and that paid off too. His masterstroke was to deploy Aaron Ramsey in a position where he picked up Mateo Kovacic, Jorginho or N'Golo Kanté, or whoever starts Chelsea's attacks. It broke up their rhythm, and once Arsenal deservedly got their noses in front it played out to perfection, apart from the sorry sight of right-back Hector Bellerin being carried off on a stretcher during the second half. The tone of the evening had been set for Chelsea by David Luiz's first touch of the ball in the opening exchange. It was sloppy gifted possession to the Gunners and set them on the front foot. It was all the encouragement they needed, and they should have been ahead before Lacazette squeezed a shot into the tiniest of areas between Kepa and his near post after 15 minutes. The Emirates had already had the rare sight of Aubameyang side-footing wide from Lacazette's low centre. Kepa then kept out Laurent Koscielny's header from point-blank range, with the ball hitting him on the shoulder and somehow bouncing over the bar. Hazard fired wide with Chelsea's first clear chance, but the main surge was towards the visitors' goal. Bellerin's ball from the right was played to Lacazette, who had his back to goal. His first touch turned him the right way and past Pedro's powder puff challenge, and he fired a shot inside the post. And Arsenal grabbed a second when Lucas Torreira's free kick was knotted down and Socrates supplied a centre that beat keeper off Koscielny's shoulder.